Alright, thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna keep it rolling here. So this is another lecture from Coach Classic King L here. And as always, I appreciate the love, I appreciate the views. If you've gotten anything out of this, comment, share it. Definitely engage with me so that way I can engage back with you. Alrighty. This little short lecture that I wrote on is about supporting our leaders. Alrighty. So we must stand, support, and be beside, not behind, but beside our leaders. Alright. Harassment against our leaders happen daily. Unlawful COINTELPRO takes place against our communities and leaders. This is why we must lead. We all must lead, not just one head, right? We must stand firm against attacks on our communities and our leaders. Organizations and people are set in place to sabotage our leaders and communities. There has been an ongoing perpetual war against the black man and woman and our communities and families. We must not forget the history of sabotage, mutilation, destruction, and conspiracy against our people. All right? We cannot expect people outside of our culture to have our best interest or fully trust them as allies. Alrighty. Now, being as that may be, or as I said, that does not mean that we cannot have these people involved or see fit that they are truly genuine in their want to help the cause or the progression. But being as that may, we also need to be careful with people that look like us, our fans, our friends and family, all right? Because it'd be our friends and family that go against us, right? That sell us out, that go behind our backs, right? Alrighty. As this is the best way that we are infiltrated, broken apart, and deceived by people that look like us, people of our own kind, people of our own, what we would call kin, right? All right. Building of the Black United Front is what we have been fighting for decades. We need to, what I believe is separate ourselves from this two-party system and become independent for ourselves or establish an independent party separate from these Democrats and Republicans and the system that they have set in place, all right? Because what I truly believe is that there will never be a president that is for us, right? That is for us. We need to govern ourselves and depend on our own resources to sustain our communities, alrighty? Now, if we somehow are able to establish another party in the government and that party is able to represent us, able to really make a change or really enforce the need for our progression, then hey, let it be so. We need to educate ourselves and not leave our education in the hands of those who have never intended for us to succeed. We must shed light on the indoctrination that has been taking place to keep our people unaware, content, enslaved, and oppressed, depressed, and suppressed. Our future should be propagated by us and not left in the hands of those who have no interest in our progression, as I said. We have the right to self-determination. Now, as with that may be said, I know there's a whole lot of, how can I put it, mistrust when it comes to the government, how they function, how they run. As far as history is concerned, both parties have never really stood firm on making any type of real concrete change, you know. So I think our community leaders, the people in our communities who hold a position of power, are thought leaders, are organizations who are truly really leading new ideals when it comes to how we should govern ourselves, how we should do for our own communities, take it into our own hands. We need to really support those leaders, you know. Unity without uniformity, meaning no matter what religion you follow, no matter what color, you like red, I like blue, all right, that don't matter. We need to unite on the basis of a common goal, alrighty? We can't be fighting for our differences when our common needs are yet to be met, alrighty? The common goals that we have within our communities are yet to be met. So support your leaders, support them. Even if you don't have money, you can either like if they have a YouTube channels, like their YouTube channels, maybe engage with them on in the comment sections, subscribe to them, share their stuff, you know, try to get their message out as much as possible. Because there's a lot of people that I see, good leaders, you know, that have a strong message, that have very something positive to say, and I think should definitely be more at the forefront. And I'm proud of our leaders that have strong pull and strong influence within the community and over the masses, and are able to pull and are able to attract a lot of people to their platforms. So I'm very grateful for them, and I say that we continue to support those leaders, you know. Our entertainers, you know, we need to be entertained as far as, you know, possibly escaping our daily lives, but it needs to be done, I think, in a more progressive type of way, a more positive type of way when it comes to, you know, our entertainment. Maybe there's nothing wrong with it, you know, but we shouldn't be sucked into it day in and day out. We should be able to learn from that entertainment somehow, way, shape, or form. But that also leads me to say we haven't had too many people in the entertainment industry really, you know, really make a big impact when it comes to like leading the culture, leading the struggle. You know, yeah, they talk about it, they say this, they say that, but yeah, man, it takes people behind closed doors. It takes people that's not on stage to entertain you in that sense, that really don't get looked at and are underappreciated. You know, and I'm not to say that entertainers can't have their own agenda as far as spitting knowledge, spitting consciousness, you know, because there are a lot of them that do that. And I'm very grateful for them because I draw inspiration from them, you know. And I'm grateful for that entertainment that they give us. And it's more than just music. If you're able to listen to their music, what's that whole thing about Jay-Z? If you want to if you would you rather, what was it? Would you rather have a sit down dinner with him, or have him give you, was it money or something like that? Because the whole thing was, you know, he spit the game on his and through his music. You know, the same way with a lot of, artists. You know, we spit it through our music. We spit it through our artistry. So even with me, you know, I spit knowledge through my music, through my art. You know, but I also have a side of me to where I feel called to also do lectures and do lessons. You know, because some people may not get it through the music. Some people need a clear cut, lesson or a lecture, maybe to really dive into maybe what I am that I'm saying in my music, right? But yeah, support your leaders, all right, especially those in your local communities, all right? As always, have fun, be safe, and always be yourself. Love y'all.